Hey guys, what's up? This is L118 here today, and I'm bringing you a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And in this gameplay, I'm going to be playing on the map Mission, and I'm going to be using the L118A sniper rifle, and that's by far my favorite, but I have yet to unlock the last one, the MSR. I'm pretty close to it, so hopefully I'll be bringing you some gameplays with that one too. But this is a bolt action, and I really like bolt actions, because they remind me of the old-fashioned like COD 4 and World at War games. And in this gameplay, I rack up a big score with a lot of kill streaks, and I'm using the later kill streaks, so if you don't see them right away, that's why. But I've got a more important topic today, and that topic would be that it is time for scary stories. Yeah. I'm gonna be bringing you a couple of scary stories today, since it's been quite a while since I've given some scary stories videos, and so I'm gonna start the first one off with a story called The Killer in the Back Seat. So here it goes. One night, a woman went out for drinks with her girlfriends. She left the bar fairly late at night, got in her car, and onto the deserted highway. After a few minutes, she noticed a lone pair of headlights in her rearview mirror, approaching at a pace just slightly quicker than hers. As the car pulled up behind her, she glanced and saw the turn signal on the car that was going to pass, when suddenly it swerved back behind her, pulled up dangerously close to her tailgate, and brights flashed. Now she was getting nervous. The lights dimmed for a moment, and then the brights came back on, and the car behind her surged forward. The frightened woman struggled to keep her eyes on the road, and fought the urge to look at the car behind her. Finally, her exit approached, but the car continued to follow, flashing the brights periodically. Through every stoplight and turn, it followed her until she pulled into her driveway. She figured out her only hope was to make a mad dash into the house and call for the police. As she flew from the car, so did the driver of the car behind her, and he screamed, "Lock the door and call the police! Call 911! When the police arrived, the horrible truth was finally revealed to the woman. The man in the car had been trying to save her. As he pulled up behind her, and his headlights illuminated her car, he saw the silhouette of a man with a butcher knife rising up from the back seat to stab her. So he flashed his brights, and the figure crouched back down." So that was just a quick one. I wanted to start off with a kind of a slow tempo, but yeah, that was a quick one. And if I were her, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gone to my house. Probably would have gone to like Jewel or something where there's a lot of people. Ran inside. I don't know. The next one is called Buried Alive. So here it goes. My great-grandmother, ill for quite some time, finally passed away after lying in a coma for several days. My great-grandfather was devastated beyond belief, as she was his one true love, and they only had married for 50 years. Jeez. They were married so long it seemed as if they were each other's innermost thoughts. After the doctor pronounced her dead, my great-grandfather insisted that she was not. They had to literally pry him away from his wife's body so they could ready for her burial. Now, back in those days, they had backyard burial plots and did not drain the body of its fluids. They simply prepared a proper coffin and committed the body, in its coffin, to its permanent resting place. Throughout this process, my great-grandfather protested so fiercely that he had to be sedated and put to bed. His wife was buried, and that was that. That night, he woke to a horrific vision of his wife hysterically trying to scratch her way out of the coffin. He phoned the doctor immediately and begged to have his wife's body exhumed. The doctor refused, but my great-grandfather had this nightmare every night for a week, each time frantically begging to have his wife removed from the grave. Finally, the doctor gave in and, together with local authorities, exhumed the body. The coffin was pried open, and to everyone's horror and amazement, my grandmother's nails were bent back and there were obvious scratches on the inside of the coffin. Alright, it's also a creepy one, and I don't know what I would have done in that situation because I'm pretty sure that's not possible. And let's read this one. It's called Bloody Mary. Pretty sure everybody knows about this story. So here it goes. When I was about 9 years old, I went to a friend's for a birthday slumber party. There were about 10 other girls there. About midnight, we decided to play Mary Worth. Some of us had never heard of this, so one of the girls told the story. Mary Worth lived a long time ago. She was a very beautiful young girl. One day she had a terrible accident that left her face so disfigured that nobody would look at her. She had not been allowed to see her own reflection after this accident, for fear that she would lose her mind. Before this, she had spent long hours admiring her beauty in her bedroom mirror. One night, after everyone had to go to bed, unable to fight the curiosity any longer, she crept into a room that had a mirror. As soon as she saw her face, she broke down into terrible screams and sobs. It was at this moment that she was so heartbroken and wanted her old reflection back that she walked into the mirror to find it, vowing to disfigure anybody that came looking for her in the mirror. After hearing this story, she was told very scarily, we decided to turn out all of the lights and try it. We all huddled around the mirror and started repeating, Mary Worth, Mary Worth, I believe in Mary Worth. About the 7th time we said it, one of the girls that was in front of the mirror started screaming and tried to push her way back away from the mirror. She was screaming so loud that my friend's mom came running into the room. She quickly turned on the lights and found this girl huddled in the corner screaming. She turned her around to see what the problem and saw that long fingernail scratches running down her right cheek. I will never forget her face as long as I live. Alright, that's just an old-fashioned story of Bloody Mary, probably. Well, obviously, but anyway, yeah, those were some good stories. If you want to see some more stories, then just leave a comment below or send me a PM if you have any ideas of a story. Like, maybe you find one on the internet, just copy and paste it or send me a link, and I'll check it out. And if I do decide to use it, then I'll leave your channel link in the description and give you a shout out, because that would be pretty awesome if you guys could help me out on some stories. And I know those weren't the scariest, but they were some pretty good ones. And this gameplay, I'm coming back to the gameplay here. I hope you've been enjoying it, because this is probably one of the best sniping gameplays I've ever gotten. I end up with a really good score, and I know that there was a lot of quick scoping in this, which is it's not very, I wouldn't say impressive, but it's pretty awesome, and it looks great on camera. So I hope you've been enjoying this. Oh, and I go on a kind of a death streak here, but I pull it back later. And I want to talk about my kill streaks I'm using right now. It looks like I'm using Advanced UAV, Stealth Bomber, and Escort Airdrop. And Advanced UAV is a really good one. It's basically like Blackbird from Black Ops. It's like a UAV that shows the arrow, and it's for a full minute straight, I believe. And it shows their direction, and they stay up on the map. It's not like swiped over something just for an instant. And the second one I'm using is Stealth Bomber, and Stealth Bomber's been in the game for a while, so that one's kind of given, but I end up getting a multi-kill later in the game that's pretty awesome on one of them. And the last kill streak I'm using is Escort Airdrop. And Escort Airdrop is like, you call it in, and it's kind of like a care package, but a big chopper gunner comes, or Osprey gunner, and the Osprey gunner, it like doesn't kill many people unless they're trying to steal care packages, and the Osprey gunner drops like 5 or 6 care packages, and it drops one airdrop trap. So that's pretty cool. You get some awesome kill streaks in that. Like almost every game I get an Escort Airdrop, there's a Juggernaut in it, and so that's pretty cool. Juggernauts are really fun to use. What are you guys' opinion on Juggernauts? Because I love using them. You gotta get used to them at first, because when I was using them at first, I wouldn't even get any kills with them. But now I'm starting to really rack up the kills, and I stay alive in the Juggernaut for a really long time. And oh, this is where I start like destroying with my sniper rifle. I just go on a quick scope terror. Yo, buddy. And oh, except for here, wow, this is just embarrassing right here. But I get him with my Akimbo FMG, I don't know the name. But those Akimbo guns, if you looked for the name earlier, I'm not sure what they are. They're really good akimboed, but single gun, they're not very good. And here I pick up the quad. Yeah, but the akimbo guns, they're really good. So you might want to try those out, because pretty much in any close range encounter, you're going to pick up the kill with those akimbo guns. And there's pretty much no going against it, because the fire rate is insane. And on the sniper rifle, it's great to have it as a secondary, because the sniper's not very good close range. But yeah, my gameplay's coming to an end, so if you would like to stay around on my channel, please click the subscribe button. Yeah, I don't know what that noise was that I just made there. But yeah, if you'd like to subscribe and leave a like, then I would love it, because I love it when you like it. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, there will be a link in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. If you happen to miss my most previous video, which was my latest commentary, then just click on the annotation right here with the colorful box. Okay, yeah. Just click there. Click it, yeah. Keep clicking it, yeah. Just click it, click it, click it, click, click.